So in this question, we are going to start with this diagram. So this is the sketch. This for this diagram. So we are going to get this is the front view, this is the side view, the end view, and this is the plan below it. So if you look at the diagram from the left, it is the side. That means we are placing the side view to the right. So if you look at the side view from the left, that means the side view will be at the right hand side. Then this is the front view and this is the plan. So let's go into the construction. Now the highest height is 92, that's 9.2 centimeters. So firstly, we are going to get our horizontal line and the vertical line. Now to start with this, we are going to, from the borderline downwards, since the highest height is 92, that means we can get like possibly 10 centimeter. Okay, no, let's use 11 centimeter. So 11 centimeter downwards from your borderline. 11 centimeter downwards from your borderline. Mark a point. Then 11 centimeter, mark the point. So this point, this is taken from the borderline. Then you join it together horizontally. 11 centimeter. So to get our first line. So 11 centimeter to get our first line. Okay. So now, the next thing is to get the vertical line. To get the vertical line, since the longest length is just 84, so you can just take something from, if this is your borderline, as when your borderline is here, so you can just say 10 centimeter from this side. So 10 centimeter from the borderline. You can start your horizontal line from there for your vertical line. So at this point of 10 centimeter, I use my protractor so that I can get my marginal lines. So first of all, to get the perpendicular line, I mark 90. I join, then I extend it downwards as usual. Then after that, since this diagram, I'm going to have my 45 degree at this side. Since this is first angle orthographic projection. So in this first angle, so this 45 here. So I will join then, I will extend it downwards like this. Okay. Next, I need to get the marginal lines. So I'm using 0.5. So from here, 0.5 up, 0.5 down, and also from the right hand side, 0.5 up, 0.5 down. So when I've done that, I will join together as a straight line like this, and then join this also together like this. All right, next I do the same thing for the vertical line. 0.5 left and right, then also from here also 0.5 left and right. I will also do that to get my marginal line for this. I've told you the essence of this marginal line is to be able to separate between the front side and the plan view, and you shouldn't waste space, so 0.5 is enough. Now next, I can now start the drawing. So the dimensions I'm going to take first. So I'm having 1.6 and total length is 8.4. So I'm taking 1.6 and 8.4 first. Now from this, I'm doing it like from this line now, starting from this first line. Now starting from this first line, making sure my ruler is horizontal. So I'm going to mark 1.6, this 1.6. Then I'm going to mark 8.4. This is 8.4. I do the same thing downwards from here. Also making sure my ruler is horizontal. So I'm going to mark 1.6. Then also I'm going to mark 8.4. So 1.6 and 8.4 I join together vertically like this. And the 8.4 also like this. Now after that, I also have from the sketch, I have 52, that's 5.2 horizontally. So but it's going to start from this 8.4, 5.2. So I'll do it like this. From the 8.4, I'm going to have my ruler being horizontal. I'm going to have my 5.2. This 5.2. Do the same thing downwards. I will also mark 5.2. Then I will join it together also as straight finish line. Now next, I'm going to have some depth. I'm going to have this, and this, so that I can use it to get the broken lines and the broken lines here. And at the same time, using it to get the midpoint for this circle and the midpoint for this circle. So that's 0.7 3 times. So 0.7 will give me the first broken line. 0.7 will give me the middle, which will be for the mid for this circle. And the next 0.7 will give me the third broken line. I'll do the same thing here and here also. Now, let me start from this 8.4. So I want to do 0.7 3 times. So if my ruler is horizontal, so that's 0.7 here. If I add 0.7 to 0.7, that's 1.4. It's my 1.4 here. And if I add 0.7 again, that's 2.1. So this is 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. I do the same thing downwards. Still from 8.4, 0.7 plus 0.7, that's 1.4, plus 0.7, that's 2.1. And I join together as faint vertical line, faint vertical line, and the same thing for this one also. Now, after doing that, I'll read from this line 1, 2, 3. From this line, this first line, I take the 1.6 from. So I also do 0.7 from this same line also, like this. So I also do 0.7 also from here. Okay. Now for the same thing here, from this 1, 2, 3, from this third line, I'm also going to take 0.7. So this is the 0.7. Then after 0.7 plus 0.7, that's 1.4. Plus 0.7 again, just 50 difference from here. Then plus 0.7 again, that's 2.1, this place. So I do the same thing from down here also on this same line, as you can see. So I'm going to have 0.7 plus 0.7, that's 1.4, plus 0.7, that's 2.1. After that, I will join it together like this. Then the 0.7 like this, and the other 0.7 like this. Okay. Now next, I've gotten the vertical I need for this side. Now let me get the horizontal that I'm going to need at this side. Now the horizontal I will be needing, here is 1.9. So I will be 1.6 rather. 1.6, then 4.9. So I'll be needing 1.6, 4.9, and 9.2 total height. Now, I'm going to start with this line. With this line now, I'll mark 1.6. Mark 1.6. Then from that 1.6, I will mark 4.9. Yeah. You see what I did? I mark 1.6 from this line. Then from this same 1.6, from this 1.6 now, I now mark 4.9 from the 1.6. So I do the same thing at this side. 1.6. And from that 1.6, 4.9. From the 1.6, 4.9. 1.6. And then from the 1.6, 4.9. I join it together horizontally. That's for the horizontal height there, which I'll be using later. And this one also. I also join this together too. Okay. Now, next thing is for me to get 9.2. But now my 9.2 is going to start from this line. Not from the 1.6, but from this same third line, this first line. So my 9.2 will start from here. That means from 9.2 to 0. Now this is it. My 9.2 on this line, then I mark the 0 points. My 9.2 on this line, I mark the 0 points. Then I do the same thing. I do the same thing on this side. My 9.2 on this line, then I mark the 0 points. I mark the 0 points also. Now, when I do that, I will now join it together, the 9.2. I also join together a straight horizontal line. Now, as I continue, I can get my tick lines now. So at first, I'm going to start from here. This is the midpoint. So the front view is going to start from here. The side view will start from here. So the front view is starting from here. So from here to the extreme end, so that it will look like my sketch. So I join from here to extreme end. The total length here will be 8.4. So I join it to that line of 8.4. So from here to the extreme end. Then if I join it to this 1.6 and to this 1.6, and I join the top also together, and when I join the top, it means first of all I'm having the base now. So let me take it upwards till I get to the 9.2, upward of this base till I get to the 9.2 height. Till I get to the 9.2 height, I have that side. Now from here, I'm going to join it to the 1.6. Where is the line of 1.6? This space. This one is the first 0.7, the second 0.7, then this is the 1.6, then this one is the last 0.7. So this one. So this is where I join together the 1.6. Now next, I'm going to take my 60-degree set square. I'm going to take my 60-degree set square. What I just actually want to do is to get a line that will intersect from here downwards. But instead of doing that, since I have the line already, I'll just take my ruler. I just need to intersect from here, passing through this point to this place. I mean, something like this. So that's what I need. So it's going to pass through this place, this 5.2. It's passing through the 5.2, this place here. You get that? Now next, this place now. So this 5.2 here to this 4.9 here. So let me take the 4.9 up. Taking the 4.9 up, then joining it to this 5.2 length, to this last line. So I'm having this now. Now the next thing for me to get is the broken line in between. Now I'm going to use the first and the third for this one. The first, the middle is for the circle letter, then the third. To show that there is a hollow space there, but cannot be seen from the front view. Then I'll do the same thing here. This one will be the first and the fourth, because those 0.7 and the last 0.7. This one is the second 0.7. This one is the 1.6. Then this one is the last 0.7. So it's to this place. So there will be two lines in between here, but one line in between this one. So that's for the front view. Now, let's get the side view now. Now, for the side view, the total length is 136, but all the dimensions now, we have all the dimensions. I have it out to be 14, 14, 32, 16, 32, 14, and 14. Now, this is what I want to do. My dimensions will start from here, from this line. I'll do the same thing here, then I'll do the same thing from here. And then later, I will also repeat the same thing for this one too. Now, let's see. This is what I want to mark. This is what I want to mark from this line, this last vertical line. So I want to mark 1.4. Firstly, 1.4. After 1.4, what next? Another 1.4. Making 2.8. After 1.4, I want to mark what? 3.2. After 3.2, I'm marking 1.6. After 1.6, then another 3.2, another 3.2. After 3.2, another 1.4, right? Then another 1.4. So that's what I'm having. 1.4, 1.4, 3.2, 1.6, 3.2, 1.4, and 1.4. Now I'm going to do the same thing from the lower part also. From the lower part of this place here, from this same line. So 1.4. From that 1.4, another 1.4. From that 1.4, 3.2. Yes, 3.2. From that 3.2, 1.6. 1.6. From that 1.6, 3.2 again. From that 3.2, 1.4, 1.4, and from that 1.4, another 1.4. Then I will join it together to this last line. So let's see what we have. Join to here. I extend this line for it to go downwards. All right. After doing this, let me do the same thing at this lower part so that my work will be faster. The same 1 point. So the same 1 point, but first of all, let me extend all these lines downwards. You can see how I'm extending the line. So from here, I will also mark the measurement, same measurement, 1.4. No, 1.4. This 1.4. After 1.4, I mark another 1.4. After 1.4, 3.2. After 3.2, 1.6. After 1.6, another 3.2. After the 3.2, 1.4. Then after the 1.4, another 1.4 as this place. Then I will do the same thing at this side also. Let me do it from here. Yeah. So 1.4, 1.4, 3.2, 1.6, 3.2, 1.4, and 1.4. Okay. Next, I will join them together horizontally to the slant line also. Boom. think I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake at this time. 1.4. Yeah, made a mistake here. 1.4. 1.4, then 1.4. After the 1.4, 3.2. You must make sure all dimensions are accurate. After the 3.2, 1.6. 1.6. From the 1.6, 3.2. From the 3.2, 1.4, then 1.4. Okay. Now let's check now. Okay. Join the 1.4. Join the 3.2. Join the 1.6. Join the other 3.2. Join the 1.4. And then the other 1.4. Okay. Now next, now back to the side view now. So I've gotten all the lines I need for now. Although later I will still get some other lines. But now let's get the diagram now. Now for the side view, I'm going to start from here. Like leaving a line, but the same base of the front view. So I'm going to take it from here to the extreme end. That's the total length of this place is 30.6. If you measured, that will be 13.6. Then after the length, I get the height to this place. So this 1.6. Then here also to this 1.6. Now after that, I will join it firstly to this second one. I'll join it to this second one. Then join it to this second one also. Then I will take it upwards to the 9.2 height. The same height of the front view. Same thing here, upward to the 9.2 height. Then I join the top together as thick line. I join the top also together. Now, the next thing from here now is this. From here, I'm going to take 0.4. And from here, I'm going to take 0.4, which I will now join to this place. So, I'll just use my ruler. 0.4 centimeter. This is my 0.4. So I'll just get it as a small thick line between here. That's all I need there. I'll do the same thing here. 0.4. So I'm trying to note the starting line. Now when I now get that, I will now join it to this upper part here. This 4.9 here, slant line. At the same time, join to this upper part, the 4.9 slant line. And after that, I join the top together. Okay. So that's for the top. Now, the next thing for me to get is some broken lines that will be in between this space and in between this space. Now, how do I get those broken lines? Just 0.7 left and right, and 0.7 left and right, like this now. From this line, so I'll just place 0.7 like this. So this 0.7, then the other one will be what? 1.4. I'll do the same thing here. 0.7 being on the line. So I'll mark 0.7, then 1.4. Join together as fence line. Join together as fence line. I will come back to this. Now I do the same thing here. 0.7 on the line, so 0.7 left and right. That's 0.7, 0, and 1.4. 0.7 on this space also. Then mark 0 and 1.4. So that's 0.7 left and right. Then I join together, paint line. But now, in between this diagram here, there will be a stick line. Those 0.7 I just did now, there will be a stick broken line. In between this diagram, there will be a stick broken line like this. So that's what I have for the side view. Now let's go ahead to the plan. Now over to the plan now. Okay, so this everything. Yeah. So over to the plan. I'm going to start with my compass. I'll take a radius of 0.7. I'll take a radius of 0.7. Very small. Now where is the midpoint? The middle of this line. This middle line. So this first 0.4. That's the center for this one. So this is the center for the circle here. This one. So it will start from the left line to the right line, just as a circle, like this. Once the circle should not be too much, don't make it too thick, or it will be thick, but once you can see it as this, it's okay, easy enough. I do the same thing here. Where is the middle for this one? Now we have two lines here. It will be the first one, this 0.7. You know, the other one is 1.6. So this one, not this one, or this one, as you can see there. So that by the time we draw it, it will meet this line here, and at the same time, it will meet this line for your circle. So we draw it with our compass. That's 2. Now, the other one, from this same midpoint downwards to, not the last line, but second to the last line, this one. So these are center for the mid circle. It also meets left and right for this one, just like before. Okay, that's enough for that. Then we have from here also. So this center, that's this one. So you just trace it, which is this one here. It also meets left and right, like this. Good. Now the next one, we take radius of 1.4. Radius 1.4. Okay, now let's check. Starting from this midpoint, now it will be like a quarter arc. It is quarter of a circle. It will start from here to here, something like this. We don't need it much, just that place. I'll do the same thing here from the same midpoint of the circle. Don't forget, from the same midpoints of the circle. The same thing there. I don't need it to this one, so that one will be, that place will be out. Then also from the midpoint of this one, as you can see there. Then from the midpoint of this one, so that's the first 4 things that we need there for those arc. Now the next thing to do now, we are now going to intersect them together with our ruler. We intersect them together with a ruler. That's just from the 2 arc now on the line, the 2 arc together. This other 2 also together to enclose it. From this place also together to this one, and this place also together to this one. Okay, so we don't need this plus. All right, now next, from these are point of, let me show it. From these are points of 1.6. from this point of map point 6, if we trace it down, where is meeting this first horizontal line after the circle? This point. Can you see it there? Okay. So this place now is what we are going to take downwards as thick line all the way to this place. Do you see that? Okay. Now, then we are going to join this place together. We join this place together, and then this place. Don't forget, there should be difference between your thick line and your fence line. You can see the difference here. The thick line is for the main diagram. The fence line is for the construction lines. In fact, my fence line are even too thick, but because so that you can see it very clearly, that's why I make it. It should not be as thick as this. It should be very, very faint. Now, next thing now, I'm going to take this place downwards. Normally, I'm supposed to use set square, but let me just take the measurements. From here to this place here, for my own construction, is 2.4, and which is okay. So this intersection, from here to this intersection, in my own construction is 2.4, and which is okay. That's the actual measurement. Then from here, I mark the 2.4, and I also mark the 2.4. 2.4. So when I join it as fence line, that's what we have there, right? Okay. Now, from this place now, this new line that I now have, I'll now take 0.4 downwards, 0.4 downwards, and 0.4 downwards. Do you see that? I don't need it much, just that place. Now that's 0.4. Let me do what I want to do here first. That's 0.4 downwards now. Let me join it as thick line. Just from the two places I mark it out, that's to this last line. Take it upward for this 0.4, then take it extremely to this place. If you don't get that part, you can play it backward, then see what I did there. Now what I did there, I will repeat the same thing down here. Now this is the line now. This is the line. So take 0.4. Now instead of down, this one will now be up. So from here now, 0.4 up, 0.4 up. At first, as a straight line, but now I'll now get it as thick line in between this place only. Then I will take it downwards to this place. Then I will let it join this place as thick line. Do you get that? Now, next, this 1.6 here, this two is 1.6. I will now join it to this place. So this place, this 5.2. So I'll join it to this place as thick line. Then also to this place as thick line. I will join the top together. Then after joining the top, I will now join it slantly to this 0.4 and slantly to the other 0.4. So this gives me the diagram. Now the next thing for me to do is to add my dimensions. So very quickly, let's put the dimension in. Okay. I have this, then I have this. Now don't forget our total height. Okay, sorry about that. Our total height is 92. Dimensions in millimeter. Here is 16, and here is 49. Total height of that place. Then okay, what next? This place now. Our total length. Okay, let me get it from here. Where should I get it? Okay, let me get it from here. All right, it should not be mixed up with our drawing. That's one. Okay. 2. Remember our total length. Our total length, if you check them, it will be 136. But now what did we do? We said 14, then 14, right? Let's just do the 14 and 14. Shouldn't be much. 14, 14. What next? 32, 16. What again? 32, 14, and 14. You can see I'm doing the arrow to indicate where it starts from and where it ended. So that's for that side. So I think this place is okay. Now I will do this. I will do something here also downwards. Okay. Okay. I can do the same thing at this side, but we know it will also be the same thing. It will also be the same thing. So this 14, this 14, this 32, this 16, this 32, this 14, this 14. So I didn't have to write another 136 there because we already know it from here what it's going to be. But now this place, I need to put 4, right? What did I use here? 4. So I'll just write 4 here. Then this place too, I'll just write 4 here. You understand? Now, the last part, I will not put the dimension, is at this lower part here. Okay, I'm sure you can see that. At this lower part here. 1 and 2. So let me put 2. So this one will be for the total length. Total length of this place is 84, I think. Yes, total length of this place is 84. Then remember the dimensions I took earlier. Okay, let's get them. We said from year to year 7, right? Then year to year 7. Then from year to this place 7. Is this other one that is 16? So I may not put it here. I'll put it up later. So 777. Then we said from year to year again. It may majorly not be everything. From year to year, we said is what 52, right? Yeah. The dimension of this place, we got it through construction, so it's not necessary to put that one. We know 7 year, here will also be 7. Now, our circle, we have to put our dimension of circle separately. So just do it like this. Like this now. So that's diameter 14. Because radius we use was what? Radius was 7. Then this arc also. This arc now. What's the radius of this arc? The radius was 14 also. Radius of this place was 14. So let's put radius. The reason why I didn't put symbol 14 is because it's not a circle. So I put it as radius to show it's an arc of radius 14. That's how we get this one. This one is diameter 14. So this will be the diagram. Totally. So this is it in first and group. No, this upper part now. Don't forget. I've not done this upper part. 16. Which will be from here to here. Okay. So that concludes it.